welcome, Laurie. Thank you for joining me on this first interview about stepping up and growing your business. Thanks for jumping on with me.
Thanks for having me. That's great.
So, do you want to introduce, just take a minute or two to introduce yourself and Beyond Budget and what you do?
Yes, sure. Budget Beyond is my business. So I am a business finance coach, and I use tools and systems to improve cash flow for both business and personal finances. I find they really go hand in hand when you're a business owner with the unpredictable income. So.
Yeah, awesome. Love it. And just tell us a little bit about your program that you run as well, because that's a really fabulous offering. Yeah,
well, I started off doing one-on-one work, and I was finding that I was just getting burnout, and at the same time I was limited to the dozen women that I could help. So I created an online program called the Money Confidence Academy. And so it's designed to, all the work that I've done with my one-on-one clients, I've put them into modules and videos and worksheets, and I've worked out the flow that works best to go through the process and make sure you're set up every step of the way to, take back control of your finances.
Love it. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so today I want to go have a chat about how you have stepped up your business in terms of systems and mindset, because I think it's a really interesting journey to get different perspectives about this and to hear your story and your journey and how you're kind of challenging yourself and being the CEO of your one-woman business. So I have some questions for you. So can you tell me one area that you've focused on in the last year or so that you've really stepped up with and, achieved that target or that focus?
Yeah, actually, I think the part that I wanted to focus on recently is that I'm finding the balance between my family and actually limiting the hours I work on my business. Because I'm so passionate about what I do, it was so easy to spend every spare moment I had on my business. But I needed to step back and just find balance in family life, personal life and work life. Yeah, that's probably been the biggest area that I've focused on recently.
Awesome. Excellent. And what's kind of one thing that you've done to achieve that practically?
I had to set out, I looked at the big picture and I made a plan of what, the next 3 months would look like for me. And then I broke it down into, I have 1 hour every day that if I don't get any other tasks done, if I get that one task done, then I know that I'm moving my business forward no matter what happens and what life throws at you. So yeah, I guess it is making sure I've got time for that one task and then making sure that I'm choosing the best task for that day. Yeah.
Yes, that prioritizing when you are a mum and you have, it comes down to the crunch when you really got to prioritize that stuff, because the interruption, especially school holidays, that's what I'm experiencing at the moment. It's like, really making those decisions. Awesome. So can you tell me one thing that hasn't worked for you in terms of stepping out, where you've had it in mind but it just hasn't worked out, or it's been a struggle?
Yeah, I would say on the marketing side, it was I'd get an idea and I'd see if it works, but I wasn't doing it strategically. It was like I was throwing mud at the wall and seeing what sticks. So once I sort of, instead of just trying anything and everything, I actually saw a business strategist, and I considered, what am I getting the best return on my time and investments, and what do I need to focus on to get the best return in marketing wise, I would say.
Very smart. Yes, because the thing I've found about working with entrepreneurs is that they're so creative and they always have great ideas, and I've absolutely done that myself. You try different things because you have to experiment, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
But yes, strategy and experimentation needs balancing, definitely.
Exactly.
So, what kind of systems, what kind of other systems in your business are you implementing this year to keep the business growing?
Does profit first count? Yeah, profit first has been the game changer for me in my business. But I'd say the other thing that I'm trying to implement this year is outsourcing more tasks so that I can get rid of the things that I don't enjoy as much, and somebody else can take them on, and it frees up my time, lets me focus on the tasks that I do enjoy. But yeah, I'd say profit first, which is making sure that I've got money set aside for different categories. So for profit, for owner's pay, for operating expenses, and for tax. So they're all getting taken care of right from every single sale that I get.
Yes, I love allocating my money out. It's like the novelty hasn't worn off yet. It's like, oh, I'll put that there and that there. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and then seeing the balance grow is awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's great. And so what was the first thing that you decided to outsource for this year to kind of taking up too much time, or you don't enjoy doing it?
The very first thing I outsourced was scheduling my posts on my Facebook page. So I got an overseas VA for that one. And then the second one was actually sitting down and creating the ideas and planning out my month. So I got someone local to help me with that. So I sit down with my social media manager once a month, and we plan out the month, and she comes up with the posts, or I give her the information for the posts, and then we send it to the overseas VA to schedule them. So we're both using that time efficiently.
Yeah. Yes. Whole team. You're building a team.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, love it, because sometimes I find it is those little detailed things that take up a lot of time, but they're not strategic use of time. So yeah,
exactly.
Awesome. Love it. Okay, so what 3 things do you track in your business? What are the top 3 things?
Income, expenses, and my sales goals. Yep. So yeah, to make sure that I'm going to reach my target goals, and then how far I am along in that journey in the middle of the month, and whether I have to tweak and see whether I need more, or whether I can relax, or whether I, make sure I'm spending the right amount, not spending too much. Yeah, they're my 3 things.
Love it. Do you also track, like, been thinking about this lately, like, networking events or different people that you meet one-on-one and how they convert?
I think I mentally track that, but I don't actually physically track it, no.
Yeah, awesome. And how are you stepping up your mindset this year?
I'm always looking at new ways on mindset. I do feel that that's something in the money game that I always have to keep looking into and researching. But for me personally, I've found kinesiology has worked extremely well. And so I'm hoping to step up more and be consistent seeing my kinesiologist for that one.
Lovely. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So here's my final question. Do you block out time to be the CEO regularly, and what kind of tasks do you focus on for your CEO time?
Is this business tasks or personal tasks?
Either, because I think as a CEO of a solo business, it's not 5, it's 24/7. So
exactly. Yeah. Oh, well, first of all, I have a me day every Friday. So I don't do business on a Friday, except for half an hour in the morning when I post any social media stuff. But I do tuck shop in the morning so that I feel like a better mum. And then I do something self-care wise in the afternoon. So I might be getting a massage, or I might be even doing my own nails, watching a chick flick, or even having a nap or something. So my Fridays are my time, my afternoons, no housework, no nothing. It's just for me. And then as far as the business goes, yeah, I block out half an hour for social media posts at first thing in the morning. And then I have an alarm that says, okay, no more social media, because that's very easy to get sucked down that hole. And then I do my one most important task for the day, and that's an hour slot. And then after that, it's usually clients. If I don't have clients, it's whatever's most pressing at the time. So yeah, that's sort of the order of my day.
Yes, and that's consistent as well. So you don't kind of have to think about what's next, because
Exactly. Yeah.
That's part of making it easier, having that consistent day-to-day routine.
Yeah. Anything that I've turned into a habit is not hard work at all.
Exactly. And it's a good habit, because there can be those bad unconscious habits, and then the good habits are the ones that make they're part of the flow, I think, isn't it? And making it easier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Even if
awesome.
it's like meal planning on a Sunday, I've always meal planned on a Sunday, so it's easy. It's something that I always do.
Yep, yep. And then you don't have to think about it for the rest of the week.
That's it. Makes shopping easier on the Monday too.
Thank you, Laurie. That's all of my questions. That was awesome. Yeah. Thank you for joining me and sharing all of those things with us. I think that was a great first start. And,
Very painless.